Managing greed and risk is a super difficult thing to do, especially when trading in the stock market. It's so easy to think that everything that you're buying is going to be the one that does it for you, but I'm here to tell you that it's probably not. So let's go over 3 important skills that's going to help you manage that greed and exercise a little bit of patience. But first, cue that dope beat. What's going on, guys? Welcome to Own the Chaos. My name is Brad, and this channel is now dedicated to not just penny stocks or trading in the stock market, but it's dedicated to entrepreneurship. If you guys have been following this channel for a while, you know that I got started trading in the stock market. It is something that I'm super passionate about, but what's also developed and really kind of evolved this channel is being an entrepreneur, being your own boss. So if you're looking to learn how to be your own boss, not just in trading in the stock market, which I will never get rid of, but if you're looking to just start your own business, I actually have a barcast that I air every Monday after hours, and we have clips, highlights of those little clips throughout the week in case you just can't commit the time to the entire barcast, which I totally understand. So be on the lookout for those. And yeah, so let's get started. So just took a little bit of a break just to see how I can improve my channel and give you better content. So for that reason alone, hopefully I receive a thumbs up and a subscribe to this channel because I'm really trying to give you guys the best quality content possible. And so let me know in the comments too what you think of the new look, the new lighting that I have going on. I'm constantly trying to improve. Lord knows that a year ago it was much worse than it is today. So 3 things that I think that are going to help you manage that greed and risk when it comes to trading in the stock market. So the first thing that I want to go over is that you really need to understand that just because you bought a stock doesn't mean that that's the one that'll change your life. Do you have any idea how many times people come to me and say, Brad, but this is the one. This is the one that'll change my zip code and change my life forever. I can't possibly sell this. What are you, crazy? Nope, I'm just the one that's been there. I was the one that felt like everything that I bought was going to go up 10,000%. Cash was going to fall from the sky and I was going to go buy a Lamborghini and fly it to the moon. But reality checked in and I realized that I needed to have a plan that I actually stuck to, and that even if that stock ran without me after I sold, that it was just going to have to be okay. But you know what? At the end of the day, I still made money on that bitch, and so what am I complaining about? If it keeps running, so be it, but 9 times out of 10, when you sell and exercise that discipline, you end up doing the right thing, because more times than not, that greed comes back and bites you in the ass and you end up selling for a loss. I can't tell you how many times people just held on to something and were up thousands and tens of thousands of dollars and sold for a loss because they just couldn't bring themselves to selling. Unreal. The second step to this is having that patience, and part of having that patience is being confident in your plan and executing that plan, and whatever you do, don't deviate from that. I won't say every time, but just about every time I deviate from my said plan, it ends up going the wrong way. Then my emotions start to kick in and I start to get really pissed at myself because I deviated from that plan. My confidence gets thrown out the window, and it's usually a week before I can feel like that I can get myself back together to make confident trade. Which, by the way, if you need help constructing that plan, I highly encourage you to go check out my Own the Chaos morning mentorship, where I go live with folks from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Eastern time, and I stay with them throughout the entire day through our Discord, our private Discord chat room. And if you want to go check that out, links are down in the description below. It's part of the We Trade HQ community. It's a great place to be. So going on to the third and last thing that I want to talk about when it comes to managing greed and patience is just being content. And really, this is something that I can't actually physically make you do. You just have to be content with the money that you make. You know, set yourself goals. If you want to make $100 a day, $500 a day, $8,000 a day, or maybe you got to titrate that and start to work your way up to those numbers. Whatever it is, be content with that. Don't think about the one that got away. I know it's really hard to do. Trust me, there's a handful of times where I let one get away from me that really could have changed my life. But out of those 5 times, there was hundreds of other situations where I actually came out on top, and I was very happy. And it's what it's allowed me to be able to do this every day for a living. So sticking to that plan and not getting yourself caught up into the fact that you just let this one get away, and just not being content enough with the fact that you actually came out with a win, it's really going to mess with your mind. So many people get caught up in the fact of the one that got away from them that they then lose confidence in their next trade, and then they start telling themselves and second guessing themselves on, you know, well, maybe this is the one that I shouldn't let go of because of the one that I let go of previously. But honestly, just stick to the plan, stick to the wins that you want to win, and come up with a structure that's going to allow you to be able to stick to that plan so that you don't deviate and so that you don't second guess yourself. That means everything. Every time you start to second guess yourself, it leads to more losses. So being sure of yourself and really sticking to that plan is going to be the ultimate key to your day trading success and helping you manage that greed, exercise that patience, and really get a hold of this crazy world that we call the OTC and really just stock trading in general. So just to recap, 1, just because you bought something doesn't mean it's going to change your life. 2, making sure that you can exercise that patience by giving yourself that confidence and sticking to a plan. And 3, be content with your win. Just because something runs without you after you sold doesn't mean the next one will, or the next one will after that. Making sure that you're content with your wins and not worrying about what could have been will lead you to your ultimate success. So that's it for me, guys. Thank you so much for joining today. If you like this video, again, please give me a thumbs up. I certainly would appreciate, and subscribe to this channel if you want to learn how to become your own boss and give yourself that financial freedom that you've probably been yearning for so that you can get out of that dead-end 9-to-5 job. So again, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. As always, I will see you all before the bell, and B Smith is out.